So we open with Caesar's press conference. Honey, we already know that Crystal ain't poop. Wait, they invited blogs there to get it from the horse's mouth and I wasn't on the list? But we don't know where Teddy is. Oh God, we done brought Walt back? Walt and Jess? For what? So Ted, meanwhile, is just walking his dog, not being bothered with the bull. You can't be there for your friend. Then again, Teddy been there for Caesar for so long, he's like, you know what, you got this. I know Teddy did not say to the dog, look at your uncle looking stupid. Then again, he really looked stupid trying to make it work with Duchess. That's when he looked the dumbest. But he can't pick a woman. I mean, from Crystal to Duchess, we gonna wait and see how he screws it up with Suzette. Teddy, you gonna say this ain't how to get your daughter back? You ain't got no kids. You ain't got child to first, so you don't know what you're talking about. That's like me telling somebody how to parent. Now Walt wants to reach out to Caesar and make sure he's all right. He don't want to hear from your thieving ass. You couldn't sweep the floor right for 12 years. But now you want to reach out and be support. They had to support you. They had to get you out the projects. Do you even have custody of your children? Walt, I'm going to need you to shut up and get your shit together. Then Walt gonna say this ain't the way. Walt, you don't have custody of your children. So again, you don't know the way to keep them. You know how to lose them though. You sure know how to lose them. In the words of Judge Lynn Toller, you have not gone out into the world and done your best to make a home, to have a place where a woman says she feels safe. The heifer with you, she already had her home. You moved in with her, you homosexual. Got his dick. You know how you about to ask something and then you realize you're going to read yourself? You know how you about to say something like, ooh, you're talking about you. So I'm going to just shut up. I mean, if you're going to get a homosexual, at least get a cute one. Really? You going to lay up with Walt? Girl, you could have done better. But Caesar never trashed Crystal. He just said the statements were untrue and that it hurt him and his family and his business. And if you don't say anything, people feel like, oh, well, it must be true. If you do say something, then you're fanning the flames. Ain't no winning. So Crystal comes up to 125th after she got sent from Brooklyn because her and Spider can't get along. I feel like Spider says something. She takes it as, oh, you're saying this to me because I'm a woman. And then, you know, her little boyfriend, he got to get to yipping before he loses girl. Also, Spider's one of them people where no matter what he says, I would never take seriously. But maybe that's just me. Crystal, you basically told Rock, look, if you don't fight for me, I ain't gonna fuck you. Don't act like you ain't set that shit up. Because if it was my man, I would have said, calm down, honey, I got this. I'm fine. I will call for backup when I need it. I'm capable of having my own argument. But you sat back and let him get in the fray. Because I'm sorry, I'm not arguing with somebody like Spider. I feel it would be a true waste of breath. I tell him, look, you continue with your Funkmaster Flex impersonation and I'm going to go get to my work. If you're upset you had to cover for me, well, just don't do it again. It's that simple. Meanwhile, Teddy hanging out with his dog, he can't support C's. You could at least say, look, I ain't going to go. I think it's a bad idea, but just to not show. Now we got Walt composing a heartfelt text to C's. I hope he blocked your number. So because Teddy's acting a fool, this is allowing Walt to slither back in. Tati, it's really hard for me to have sympathy for you when you was getting bricks in your box. Your mailbox, that is. However, Caesar heads over to Jersey to have a meeting with Walt. Now, Walt, you gonna say, oh, breaking into the shop, stealing $5K, you know that's not me. But what you admitted is you were skimming off everybody's tattoo. You would charge $100 up front, but then tell the artist you only charged $80 and keep the $20 for yourself. So you stealing, but just not like that. That's not your style of thievery. Caesar hearing all this bullshit. Caesar said, I thought I was going to get some support, but all I'm hearing are excuses. Is this why you brought me here? Yes, he's desperate to get back on the show so he can get paid for doing nothing. Oh, Caesar said, look, if we never got burglarized, would you have told me you were stealing? No. Damn, Caesar's still like, I can't be around you, Walt. Maybe not forever, but definitely not now. I mean, that type of theft, you can't trust. He gotta fire him yet again. I gotta tell you now, you ain't a part of Black Ink no more. Well, production thinks otherwise. They said, you gonna have to use them. You really gonna say the Black Ink Crew family made me who you are today? A sorry thief? A liar? A neglectful father? I mean, those are, say it with your chest. Made me who I am today. Deadbeat. The love of your life. You found a woman with low self-esteem. The lies y'all tell. How you saying we going through goods, bads, and ups and downs? He said you're not a part of it anymore. You're out of the family. You're out. Now we got Tati throwing a party, and she's gonna try to quash the Rock and Spider beef, as well as console Caesar about his press conference and probably unload on someone about her legal troubles. I mean, are they legal troubles is when it's something you didn't do. These are the consequences of your own actions. Why they always gotta have a self-sabotaging shop manager? First we had Post Sky, who just really had some mental issues. I ain't even gonna make fun of that woman. I feel bad for her. I hope she's doing better. Then we had Donna, the toilet known as Donna. And now we got Cocaine Tati. It's just a position for a can't get right. Now we know how she bought that house, drug money. Everybody else on this show is living in hovels, and you got this big 5-bedroom house out on Long Island? Fascinating. Right when Spider walks in, Puma pull him and Rock to the side so he can squash it. He gonna get his Iyanla on. Child, he done put on 2 squirts of Jergens lotion on his face, and now he Iyanla Van Zandt. So Spider says, look, I've been having a nerve issue, and that's really why I got a little hype. And so everybody's like, okay, all right, now we understand, so we calm him down. Caesar, however, raises a toast to Cocaine Tati for being a step up from Donna. That's a short step, though. So Tati gotta go on and fess to C's since he thinks she's doing so good. She's like, I actually got caught dealing a few drugs. Allegedly. That's what the state says, so I'm just saying what the state said. I'm saying what you said. I got this info from you. Don't you come over here looking for a coin. I ain't got shit for you. I'm telling you now. When you got arrested, your phone got tapped. Girl, so you a queen pin. They tapped your phone. Ooh, Caesar like, okay, I might have some family shit, but we ain't facing 20 to 30. My goodness, Caesar looks so much better. It is amazing what money can do. I can't believe it. His lips is moisturized, skin looking good. Good for him. Took long enough. So Caesar says, look, I know what you're facing, but you really care about Black Ink, so we ain't gonna fire you. We'll let the feds do that, because, I mean, you going away for 3 to 7. I don't think they're gonna be a show to come back to, but, you know, good luck. Good luck. We'll be here for you. In spirit. All right, now C's pulls up to Teddy's, and Teddy don't know what to say. Caesar's like, why you ducking me? Ho, Teddy. You gonna say what happens to Cheyenne? The mama is what's happened to Cheyenne. So Caesar's just supposed to let the mama lie? So Ted says, look, I'm Cheyenne's family too, and I gotta stay neutral so I can get y'all back together. I kind of see that point, but I'm with C's. You could have been a lot more vocal. Also, what's C's supposed to do? C's is tired of fighting with Crystal, but I knew when Crystal came on and got her jaw done and she thought she was gonna get him back and he gave her his ass to kiss, I knew she was gonna get revenge. You embarrassed her on national television. Well, she embarrassed herself by chasing after a man that didn't want her on national television, but hey. So now Ted and C's is on the good foot, and that's where the shit ends, so let's get to this week's episode, because they ain't give us much. Why we still got Walt in the intro? Why? And young Bay, you 40. We all 40. Once we over 35, let's stop using young. Let's just stop. Y-U-N-G, Y-O-U-N-G. We ain't young no more. It's okay. It's okay. It's wonderful to be middle-aged because every year without a headstone is a milestone. Young, girl, your baby is young. That's who's young. Your bae is young. That's like me calling myself Young Al. Oh, God, we gonna start off with Cracky Quani and this garbage on her head. Ooh. Who told her, oh, yeah, dye it that ugly brown, but then keep this black? No, and then this is perm, and this is all new growth. You got perm up here, but fro in the back. Ain't nothing wrong with the perm. Ain't nothing wrong with the fro. But the two together don't go. I'ma stand by that. I'ma stand by that. I'm sorry, you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Girl, you knew you was on camera. You couldn't do anything. I mean, put a little gel on the new growth. I mean, you just won't even run a comb through that joker. Why? You have a nice house. Why do you want to look homeless? Because that hair is giving an indigent tea. That hair says shelter. And ain't nothing wrong with being in a shelter. Ain't nothing wrong with not having. We done all had some tough times. But when you've been on a show for 12 years and you can't get your head together, I'ma speak on it. You and Puma supposed to be doing so well now you can't afford a comb and some brown gel. Call Brandy Maxine Brown Gel Queen. Y'all both work for VH1. She got some brown gel for you. I'm sure she got an extra jar she could give you. Jesus. The back of your head just rising like crust. Oh, God. Kwani, just leave. Just leave. Just leave. If you ain't happy with him, just leave. You have been whining about this man since season 1, but you still with him. You just like to complain. You just like to be miserable. You always walk around looking like something stank, but I bet you it's your upper lip. Girl, I just can't deal with you whining no more. He ain't cheating on you. He's able to pay rent in New York, but I'm not in Atlanta. You really want to be down in Atlanta? Getting carjacked, gas stolen, scammed, and flim-flam? Go on, heifer, go on. You don't understand fat meat greasy. So Puma wants to do another team bonding experience since the shops are split between 125th and Brooklyn. Puma wants to have a battle of the sexes tattoo competition. I don't think that's going to be a good idea. Teddy, I didn't even know you cut your beard off. But Puma tell Teddy about his black ink battle of the sexes. So it's the day of the tattoo off, and Alex gonna be clapping, we ain't worried about the girl, please. Please, now you wouldn't say that if Donna was there, because she'd slap you blind. Oh my goodness, Bae was the only one who knew how to apply her makeup today. Crystal, why'd you put it on with a butter knife? That's a face, not a cake. You look like Tammy Faye Baker. Oh wow, they were filming this in June? Because Pride Month is June. This old as hell. So we got a cute lesbian couple that they gone tattoo a lady in a pride galaxy. I'm interested to see what they come up with. See, I knew this episode wasn't gonna be nothing. That's why we did 2 in a row. Child, Spider can't even get their consultate right. He tried to tell them what they gonna get on their body. You ain't telling me. So they getting graded on teamwork, consultate, and then the actual art itself. I don't know who gonna win. Over with the women, they're trying to figure out how to get full color on a darker complexion. Bae's also like, you want all this bright color, honey. That's gonna fade in a few days. I don't want you coming back pissed. Like one of Donna's clients. So both teams is kind of starting off weak with their designs and consultate. I'm not surprised. But we finally getting ready to tattoo for the women. Crystal says, I'm not doing anything because I've already won, so I don't have anything to prove. Well, you can't prove you a team player, that's for damn sure. So now the new heifer got an apprentice disciple, and she trying to get her ready to do the color work, but she too busy flirting with one of the other new people. Don't end up like Donna, letting your pussy be your plot line. Disciple got the digits and ditched. She said, look, I'm on a TV show, I ain't here to work. They just cut the heifer's shirt to do the tattoo. You couldn't have pulled it to the side. I'm sure she probably said, oh, just cut it. Stretched out of shape anyway once they put that mic pack in the back. You can't just be putting mic packs in the back of regular clothing. It will fuck it up. And it actually works. All you got to do is tuck that little strap in. It works as an A-line. How Bay just gonna leave in the middle of a scene? Now they mad at Crystal because she ain't doing nothing. She's always been an ass. A duchess in the making. Okay, so the guys finished their tattoo, and honestly, it looks like something Donna did. Ew, and the girls don't look good either. That looked like it hurt. Maybe it's too fresh. At least she like it. I'm not impressed with either of these tattoos. They look Donna done. Oh, Lord. So we ended with Puma coming in saying that the darker girl felt there were some colorist remarks. I feel like they were just talking about how the color would show up on a darker pigment. I didn't think it was colorist, but if that's how she felt, that's how she felt. Maybe they should have had a black girl explain it to her. All right, well, I'm going to see you soon for the Housewives of Orange County.